5 ways to start getting clients in your new handyman business, or really any home service business. If you don't know who I am, my name is John. I have 2 home service businesses, a handyman business as well as a custom window treatment business. I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I also help a lot of people around the country start and grow their own handyman businesses through my Handyman Starters community. So let me give you just 5 ways. I get this question all the time. How do I get clients if I'm just getting started? Where do I find my customers? So there's a lot of things we could say, but I'll give you 5 in this video. Number 1, the first thing I tell anybody getting started, this is like the low-hanging fruit, and it actually has 3 components. I say tell your family, tell your friends, and tell Facebook. I'm going to keep saying that again and again and again. So tell your family what you're doing, your extended family, and just let them know I'm starting a handyman business or whatever your business is. Tell your friends and get it out into your network of friends. Don't worry about the ones that are going to laugh at you or question you or whatever. They're insecure, they're jealous, they're whatever. But just keep doing you, and don't worry about what the haters are going to say or the negative Nancys in your life. And then when I say tell Facebook, what I mean is just get onto your personal Facebook profile and tell Facebook what you're doing. Tell people in your Facebook community, hey, I'm starting a handyman business and these are the types of jobs that I do. I'm telling you, like 99% of the time, that is going to get the ball rolling on some initial clients, which will get some word of mouth going for you. And that can't be your be all end all forever, but it should get you started. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, get a strong Google business profile set up sooner than later. It doesn't really cost anything to do that. Google's making it a little bit more challenging to get that done. You got to verify that you are a legitimate business, and there's some steps you got to jump through, so it can be a little bit frustrating, but it is very worth it. People are going to Google looking for your help, and so you want to make sure that you're there at Google. There's a lot we could say about setting up a strong business profile on Google, but you need to get that done. That's a huge way, and that's going to be kind of the long game. That's not going to produce immediate customers, but you need to start working on that yesterday. A strong Google My Business profile. All right, the third thing I'm going to say is you need a website, and I recognize a lot of people don't want to jump right out of the gate and have a website or put the money into that, but here's what I'm going to challenge you on this, is that if you are serious about this business and you know you're going to make a strong run at it, get a website sooner than later. Now you can do what I did initially with my handyman business. I used a Facebook page, a business page, as my kind of online landing space website, if you will, for about the first 6 or 7 months, maybe even a little bit longer, of my handyman business. And in hindsight, I mean, that was okay, but it's really not the best. There's a lot of reasons that's not wise to use a Facebook page as your sole website. But for a while, that's what I did, and I linked it onto my Google business profile. But again, those are baby steps, and the sooner you can get out of that, the better. Get a strong website. Now, obviously, that's not free. That's going to cost you something. And if website is not your strength, don't waste your time trying to build a crappy looking website. Pay somebody a small amount of money to build it, and build it well for you. I've got a referral. If you want a guy, I can tell you who I use. So hit me up in the comments or send me a message and I'll tell you who I use for my handyman business. He's been great. That's all he does, is build handyman websites for handyman businesses. So get that out there. Okay, I'll give you 2 more. So what would that be? Number 4, get into some local business referral groups. I'm in used to be a BNI group, and now it's split off into its own independent thing, but it's a very healthy group of entrepreneurs and business owners in the business community here in Sioux Falls. And that group has given just thousands of dollars worth of referrals to my handyman business. And again, that's not free. You got to invest to be in those, but that investment has been made back many, many times over. And so I would say look into a business networking referral group of some kind. The 5th thing that I would say is this: build relationships with key people like realtors, maybe someone at your local hardware store, depending on where you live, people who engage with your customers. Build relationships. Let them know what you're doing. Let them know that you're available to do these types of jobs. At the end of the day, business is really about relationships anyway. And so the sooner that you can, shake some hands, kiss some babies, get people to know who you are and what you're doing, the better off you'll be. So again, there's so many other ways we could talk about getting customers, but that's 5 to get you started. Let me know if you have any other questions. Hit me up in the comments, send me a message. I'd love to help you. Have a great